don't think I... Someone looks busy.
Someone is busy. Have you seen this?
Oh, God.
Redesigned last night by our local Nazi contingent.
Well, is it coming off?
No. This stuff's useless.
Look, come on. Leave it for now. We can't have the Third Reich stopping us from going for our lunch, can we?
I'm sorry, Anne. I can't make lunch. I'm stuck here on my own all day.
Well, I was going to treat you. Where's Mick?
He's not in till later, and Mike kindly phoned to say his rave's going on all week.
So, looks like lunch is a slice of pizza, then.
Aye. I don't know. Just because I've scrubbed my step, now everyone's at it, eh?
I'm scrubbing a bit more than my step, Jimmy.
Someone's had the spray cans out.
God, not more of that racist crap.
You got it in one.
Tell you something. Tapes won't shift it.
Shift what?
All right, Julia.
What do you need tapes for?
That lot. Look at the state of it.
All right, Jimmy. Have you got a shot to run?
Nah, it's dead in there this moment.
Bloody vandals. Didn't catch them, did you?
No, what's his name? Derek, you know, the ex-priest. Well, he saw them, but it was in the middle of the night. They legged it.
You want to get on to the police. They'll do something about it.
Do you reckon?
And what's wrong with the police force?
I'll sort it out myself.
Hey, maybe George over the road saw something. I mean, they're open late, aren't they?
Oh, get real, Jimmy.
Still on that one, are you?
And what if I am?
I don't know. I've got a customer anyway. I'll see you later.
Me and all, at our Tracy will be docking me wages for bad timekeeping.
All right.
Hello, love.
Why don't I make us a nice pizza, hey?
Bit busy day, Alice.
Poor lads having to clean up after ruddy vandals.
Been stringing up a lot of them.
All right, Frank. Excuse us, please, will you, mate?
Oh, sorry, mate. See, I'll get out your way. Julia, I was wondering, does your Tracy do fellas?
Pardon?
I need a quick trim.
Aren't you supposed to be doing some work today?
And when I say I'll be somewhere, I make sure I stick to it. I'm coming now.
Tracy, I was just asking Julia, are you unisex like?
Yeah, of course, come in. We're unisex, all right.
Well, anyway, I need a bit off the sides, a bit off the back, and a bit off the floor.
There's nothing I can say for something.
What are you talking about?
Your bed wasn't slept in last night, young lady. And I'd like to hear what you've got to say about that.
Here's the rest of Thomas's things.
Oh, thanks. Just stick them on the side and you'll pack them later, won't you, Thomas, eh?
Found the passports and...
Good.
cash, traveller's checks, tickets. I think that's the lot.
You don't fancy sitting on this, do you?
No, thank you.
Well, looks like it's me and you, son. Express.
Is there anything else I can do? I don't think so, thanks, Anna. Oh.
Well, I checked everything off the list.
Well, there's one thing. You know that little teddy bear that my mum gave me? Have you seen it? I can't find it. No, but I could have a look for it. Oh, yeah, if you would, thanks. Come on then, Hurra. Come on, I'm gonna get you changed to go away.
Good boy.
Airplane.
Where did you put it?
In my room.
Well, you better take it back down again.
Okay.
Hope she doesn't upset herself over a teddy bear.
Well, perhaps she'll feel comforted to have it with her when you travel.
It's only going to remind her of what we've lost. Not going to do her any good, is it?
Not much to brush up from your head, eh, love?
No, Julia. More's the pity.
Do you want a coffee, Nan?
No, thank you.
Look, I'm sorry I didn't make it back last night, but where I was is my business.
Where was the phone call telling me that you're all right? I was worried sick.
I've said I'm sorry.
Right. You do what you want to do. It's got nothing at all to do with me. Oh, hello, love. Hey, isn't it terrible about them vandals? I believe you gave chase and nearly caught the little swines.
Well, not exactly. I mean, all I caught was the back of the heads.
Oh.
Gracias.
Gracias.
Oh, well, last day, eh?
Yeah, don't worry. You'll soon be back in the arms of Marcia.
Not that bad, am I?
Worse. Have you enjoyed yourself?
I'm happy as a pig. And, oh, yeah?
Oh, look what the cat's dragged in.
All right, boys.
All right. How did you know where we'd be?
Yeah, well, somebody left me a note behind the hotel reception. Thanks for that, sir.
You took your time paying us another visit, didn't you?
Yeah, I know. I'm sorry about that.
What's the matter? Did you forget which hotel you'd booked us into?
No, I just got sidetracked. Had a few meetings to go to.
Oh, well, that's all right. Come, Ed, Sim.
Hey, I thought we might go for a drive.
We've got to get back to our hotel, because we've got to pack. We're going home tonight.
Well, I wanted to show you some of the sights, you know.
You've seen them all.
No, well, not the tourist ones.
Oh, yeah, you would know better than us mere tourists, wouldn't you?
Sinbad, will you do us a favour, mate? Will you go and find a few windows to clean for half an hour?
Hey, leave him alone, will you?
I want him to leave us alone so we can talk.
We'll talk away, we're all ears.
That's all right, Terry. I know where I'm not wanted, mate.
No hard feelings, eh, Sin?
Stay where you are, Sinbad. We're having our dinner.
Well, all right, then. Will you meet us after? I mean, I need to talk to you, Terry. It is important.
All right. I'll meet you opposite the hotel in 2 hours.
OK, yeah.
Fancy one of them tapas, Sinbad?
Yeah, whatever.
Come on, then.
Oh, Derek, the very man.
Yeah, having any luck getting the graffiti off?
Never shift out with tips.
Listen, do us a favour. Can you talk through what happened the other night again?
Oh, there's nothing much else to say, really.
We just saw him running away, that was it.
Little gets.
It's what you saw that I'm interested in. What did they look like?
It was very dark, you know.
Yeah, but were they fat, thin, tall, dwarfs?
Honestly, we only saw him for a second.
So there's no one you recognise them? No one from around here?
I'm sorry, Alice, no.
Alice, there won't be anyone from around here.
Why not? The scum who did this have got to be from somewhere. They've got to work somewhere, too.
Alice.
Yeah, I suppose so. Right, I better go get me blades.
You're going over there, eh?
For me razors.
What's wrong with the trading post?
Ron doesn't sell my make.
Listen, Derek, are you sure it's no one from around here? Are you sure it didn't look like him?
Well, why should one of them look like him?
No one should be putting money in his pocket.
Drop it, Alice.
Look, I'm sorry we can't be more help, Alice.
That's all right.
All right.
Hello there.
Busy?
Yeah, as usual.
I see some dickheads have been enjoying themselves over there.
Yeah, it's a disgrace, isn't it?
You can do without vandals down there, I tell you.
Yeah, doesn't do much for business, I can tell you.
I think Ellis is a bit upset.
Oh, he's bound to be.
I don't know what the score is, but...
But he thinks I got something to do with it, yeah?
Yeah. You haven't, have you?
Look, I won't pretend I like the fella. But what do you think?
I thought you were only going to be 2 hours.
Oh, well, we got carried away. Had a bit of a blowout.
Well, it won't do you any harm. Looks like you're losing a bit of weight, eh?
Well, I'm trying to get myself in shape.
You look all right.
Yeah, well, I'm not even halfway there yet.
Right, should we get going then? I've got the car on the corner.
We've got to wait for Sinbad.
Oh, are you? Your sidekick? Where is he?
He's going to get Marcia the presents, and don't be having a go at him. Have a go at me. I'm the one who asked him to come.
I'm not having a go with anybody.
What's the matter? Haven't you got another one of your mysterious meetings to go to?
I haven't got anything to do. You're the one with the plane to catch.
So where are we going to go then?
Well, that doesn't matter, does it? That's not what we're here for.
Oh, don't tell me. We're here to talk.
That's right.
What's left in the world for me and you to talk about, eh?
All right, lads.
You mightn't have anything to say to me.
I got her a bottle of perfume.
Same old story, is it? You talk and I listen.
That should do it, eh?
I've got plenty I want to say to you.
What did you get? A perfume, Sinbad?
I spent the last of my spends on it.
Terry.
Well, I'll just go put this with the rest of my gear in the hotel, then, eh?
Well, go on, then. You want to ask me something like what?
Like... Can I come home, sir?
hang on there a sec. Shirt and tie's a bit over the top, isn't it, Frank?
Oh, sorry.
Never mind. Come in. Frank, meet Gavin and Alison.
Hello.
Hiya. Got some sweets for you. Well, for all of us, really.
Not until after the tea. What'd you say, Alison?
Thank you.
Oh, you're welcome.
Right, you two. So you're gonna lay the table for me?
Oh, Mum.
Gavin. I better put these out of harm's way for now. Sit down. Oh, sorry about all that palaver when you arrived. It was a bit awkward.
Did you have somebody round?
Yeah, sort of. My ex just turned up out the blue.
Oh?
I threw him out the back way. I thought the trauma of you having to meet these two was quite enough for one day without...
Yeah, thanks.
Mum, when's tea?
When it's ready. I don't think he was very pleased about being rejected.
No, well, he wouldn't be.
Still, hard cheese, isn't it?
Still hard at it?
Hiya.
Hi. Ready to go?
Yeah, just a couple of minutes. Mick's got some childminder problems.
Poor old Mick, stuck with his famous juggling act.
So where are you taking me tonight?
Nowhere. You're taking me to the cinema.
If you insist.
While you're waiting, I'll just drive over to the garage and fill up the car.
You're kidding, aren't you?
Yeah. Sucker.
Don't even joke about that place. Or its manager.
Well, lighten up, Ellis.
I'm not in the mood.
Oh, dear.
You're worse than my big brother.
Maybe we're both worried about you.
I wouldn't waste your energy.
It's what you're planning to waste your energy on that bothers me.
Why?
Because I don't want to see you do anything stupid.
I'm not.
Look, we all want to see the back of these racist pigs, but if you start lashing out at the wrong people, it'll be you that ends up in the police cell.
So all of a sudden you're an expert on crime and punishment.
Well, I know enough. A friend of mine ended up in jail for 3 months through being a hothead.
Yeah, bully for him.
It was her, actually. She went on the anti-poll tax rally, got carried away and threw a few stones at the riot police. It was all captured on video. 3 months.
And where were you while she was fighting the good fight? At home, watching it on telly?
I was there, but I didn't get arrested.
Still don't see what it's got to do with me.
Just watch yourself, all right? For me. Please?
For you?
Yeah. For me.
You're not trying to tell me you actually care, are you?
At last, the penny's dropped, has it?
That was lovely, that, Lynn, thanks.
You're welcome.
Hey, your mum's a smashing cook.
You don't cook salad.
Don't be smart, young lady.
Sorry.
She's right, though, isn't she?
Gavin, are you eating that or making a mattress with it?
Sorry.
Can you not just put it on your plate and use a knife and fork? That's right, like a civilised human being.
I used to love making butties myself.
Really?
Oh, yeah. Big doorsteps, just like your mattress.
I hope you're not encouraging him.
Hey, do you think your mum will let us have some of those chocolates after our tea?
I don't know.
Do you like school, Alison?
It's all right, thanks. Yeah?
What about you, Gavin? You're in the team?
Yeah.
Star player, aren't you, Gavin? More tea, Frank?
Yes, thanks, Lynn. Cheers. I used to be a big name in the team myself once.
Where are you now?
Oh, yeah. Wing half I used to play. Well, they don't call it that now. Used to spray the ball around a bit.
I bet you did.
My son, Jeff, he's a professional with Torquay United. Got into the first team towards the end of last season. Well, the squad anyway.
God, that's good, isn't it, Gavin?
So where'd you play, mate?
Scrum half.
Hey?
Oh, Gavin plays rugby league.
Oh. Did you make him play that at school?
No.
So who's your support, mate? You're a blue or a red?
Chemics.
Who?
Witness.
Oh, yeah, but what about Liverpool and Everton?
Oh, I don't like football.
His dad's a rugby league fanatic.
Oh. And what about you, Alison? Do you support Witness?
No.
Jake the Snake.
Hey?
Oh, he's a wrestler on satellite television.
Oh. So you're into the wrestling then, eh?
The walls are covered in posters of the lot of them.
Hey, have you ever heard of Mick McManus?
Who?
You're back early.
So I can't turn up in my own home when I want to now?
Of course you can, Mum. This is Frank. Frank, this is Betty, my mum.
How do you do?
Well, what do you think of Madrid, then?
It's a nice city.
Yeah, it's cracking, isn't it? How long you been living here, then?
A couple of months.
Doing what?
Oh, this and that, you know. I was trying to get a nightclub going with it being the city of culture, but the deal fell through.
Did you get to Barcelona for the Olympics?
Yeah, I was there for the last week for the finals.
You would be, wouldn't you?
You've got to make a living, haven't you?
Oh, nice work if you can get it.
No place like home, no, sir.
Yeah, it is right.
Oh, what is this? Rent a cliche.
Hey, look at that.
You're not making this very easy for me, are you?
You're unreal.
Well, at least hear me out.
Hey, this is brilliant, this.
All right, go on. I'll hear you out. But you better make sure you get it all off your chest, because once this conversation's finished, you won't get another chance.
I want to know if it's all right for me to come home. I mean, is it safe?
Is it safe?
Terry, I'm not messing about. I mean, is it safe for me to come home? Are the busies not after me?
The case is officially closed.
Who are them two, anyway?
The fella on the horse is Don Quixote and the other one's his sidekick.
It's a bit harsh, isn't it? The only cops for an old donkey.
Yeah, well, the sidekicks always end up with the donkeys, don't they?
I'll tell you what, though, mate. They can't half make statues round here, can't they?
You're not kidding.
Is that busy Ken still knocking about?
The last time I saw him, he was calling me a murderer.
Keep it down, will you, Terry?
What's the matter? You scared Sinbad might hear something he shouldn't?
I'm sorry the busies tagged you then.
Don't worry about it.
What about you, Terry? Do I have to worry about you?
Not my style, grassing people up.
I didn't think so.
All right, then.
Nearly.
Well?
Well, it's about Fran. I mean, have you seen her?
No.
Do you know how she is?
What's it matter to you?
Do you know if she's had the kid?
Probably.
Well, is it a boy or a girl, Terry? I mean, at least tell me that. I mean, I am the father after all, aren't I?
Well, you'll have to find that out yourself, won't you? And then see how it feels to be a father who'll never see his child.
Terry.
Anyway, time to go. Sinbad, come, Ed.
All right, come in.
Terry. Terry, I miss you. I miss me home. Isn't there any way I can square it with you? Hey?
I hope you two aren't fighting over those sweets.
All right.
You don't want them making themselves sick.
No one said they will, Mum.
So what is it you do for a living then, Frank?
I'm a trucker.
Pardon?
A lorry driver.
Oh. Same as my late son.
Yeah, I knew Nick well. It was through what happened, the tragedy and that. That's how I met Lynn.
She never told me.
I was getting round to it.
What was your surname again?
Rogers.
Funny. Nick never mentioned you.
Didn't he?
I'd better clear up.
Sorry. I didn't mean to tell you she lived here with us.
Oh, it's all right, Lynn. How am I doing?
Fine.
Doesn't feel like it.
Right, so that's 12 o'clock on Thursday. OK, thanks, bye. Do you fancy making a coffee, Nan?
Just as soon as I finish this lot.
Yeah, well, when you're ready.
See you putting your orders in. Shall I bother making you any tea tonight?
Yeah, of course.
Just checking. Don't want to go into waste again.
Well, it won't.
Good.
Nan, how long are you going to be like this?
Like what?
Like I'm the world's worst?
Just till I get a decent explanation. You must have stayed somewhere last night.
Yeah, that's right. I stayed at Brian's.
I thought as much.
Yeah, I know you did. But what you don't know is where I slept. on the couch.
You don't have to make excuses to me.
I'm not. Nan, we had a few glasses of wine and a meal. I was over the limit, so Brian very kindly put me up for the night.
And he never made you a better offer?
No.
How old is he?
35.
And he's not attached?
No.
Is he,
Nan?
a man of his age? And a young girl in his clutches? There's got to be something wrong with him.
He's been married. He's a divorcee.
Well, there you are, then. She probably left him because he's on the tin.
Brian is not gay, and I wouldn't care if he was. So don't you start shouting your mouth off to every Tom, Dick and Harry who comes in here, all right?
Hey, you can always hang around for a bit, you know.
Plane leaves in 2 hours.
Yeah, well, I could fix it up with another ticket.
From now on, if I want anything fixing, I'll tell you.
See you back at Liverpool, then, eh?
Yeah, you can come back if you want to come back. I'm not going to snitch.
I will make it up to you, you know, Terry.
I know you will. Because now I know what you are and who you are, a murderer. So from now on, if I want anything, I'm just going to ask and take. And just keep taking.
Yes! Ow! No! No! Get off, will ya? Oh, I had him there. What'd you do that for?
Were they breaking in?
Petrol. Through the letterbox.
Petrol?
Yeah. I had him.
Yeah, it's what you were going to do with him I was worried about.
Listen, a good kicking is the only language little gets like that understand.
Yeah, yeah. And what if he comes back, with 10 of his mates? Could be your shop that goes up in flames next.
Oh, buddy, I can take care of myself.
Yeah, be thankful, that we put a stop to it before they set light to anything else.
Yeah.
Yeah. Now, come on. I think you need a drink.
Oh, we love Jimmy, don't we?
We do love Jimmy,
He's
yeah.
our hero.
Lovable rogue.
Very lovable. If you enjoyed that, there's more tomorrow at the same time here on Living. Now, on Friday, you know, of course, it was film review day. And we had a big competition so you could win one of 5 pairs of cinema tickets to go and watch one of your favourite movies. The question was, of course, what is Hitchcock, you know, the famous director, what was director Hitchcock's first name? And the answer, of course, was Alfred. How could you not know that? The winners are as follows, so I hope you're sitting on the edge of your seat with bated breath. Jill Robinson from Liverpool, Stephanie Twist from Manchester, Helen Sayer from London, Alison Patterson from Stockton-on-Tees, and Mavis Norton from Wigan. So you could go and see any of the films that we reviewed on Friday, but don't
Oh, keep still, will ya? It's for your own good. Must be off your head fighting at your age.
Well, what else could I do, eh?
He's right, Tracy.
Listen, one of them was squirting petrol through the letterbox of the pizza place, and the other one was holding onto a lighted match.
Well, I think you deserve a pat on the back from us all, mate. God knows what would have happened if they started a fire.
Listen, you don't have to worry, Brian.
Well, I'm right next door. If the fire had got into the roof
Listen,
space...
you're not black. And you've got no blacks working in here, have you? Eh? It's all racist, this stuff.
Oh, it was just kids.
Listen, those two last night weren't kids, I'm telling you.
Where have you been? You look like you've caught the sun.
Just away. I suppose it's too much to hope he'll emigrate permanently.
Keith? Hi. It's Terry, isn't it? Yeah, where's Keith and Mike? Oh, they took off for a few days. Some rave thing in Stoke. Oh, meanwhile, him downstairs could have had the bailiffs in me flat. Oh, no, I've been here all the time. They asked me to look after the place. Hope you don't mind. Only I've just signed on. I've got nowhere to live. I haven't even got my first jar of yet. Well, anyone been round tried to change the locks or anything? Oh, yeah, Max Farnham. He brought this. Hope he didn't do the wrong thing, but he tricked Margaret into accepting it. Maxie Farnham can do what he wants. He's not getting me out. So, still got a flat then? Yeah. Well, I'll get my things then. Oh, look, don't be soft. Look, if you're stuck for somewhere to stay, well, you can stay here for a bit. I'm not bothered. What, are you sure? Yeah, I don't mind. And, well, anyway, I owe you one, don't I? And, I don't mind if your girlfriend comes round either. Oh, well, actually, she's been round already. You used to be a priest and all, eh? Does that bother you? Joking, aren't you? I give all that up years ago. Doesn't bother me. I might have a little moan, though, if you start holding mass here.
What's been dragging me out of the pit, bro? Hope it's urgent.
They're at it again. They tried to torch the place. Petrol everywhere.
Well, we all know he's got plenty of petrol, don't we?
An arson attack? On the pizza parlour, was anyone hurt?
No, fortunately. Jimmy Corkle saw them just in time. Him and the new bloke from the petrol station, they legged them, but they got away. Mind you, Jimmy managed to cop one right here.
Well, he'll love all that, won't he, being the hero? He'll have took the whole of the Ku Klux Klan on single hands by the time he's finished telling everyone. Do you fancy some cornflakes?
All right, Tomo, lad. What are you doing back round here?
I'm just bringing a message for Diana from Rod.
Oh, I love birds have fallen out, haven't they? Are Rod still staying at your place, then, or what?
Yeah, worse luck. There's hardly any room for me there.
Hey, listen, there you go. Tomo's a bobby. He'll advise you.
On what?
Some psychos tried to burn out Mick and Ellis last night. Petrol through the owl letterbox. Fortunately, I saw them, and I liked them.
What are you standing around here for, then? Get it reported, tell the police what's been going on.
He's right, Nicholas.
Look, there was a Home Office directive last year. All racist attacks must be investigated thoroughly.
Well, does that mean protection as well? So I'm worried about my kids around here most days, you know.
We'll report it and find out.
What's the point? There's as many racists in the police force as there is outside.
Hey, do you mind? I'm a bobby and I'm no racist. Yeah, well, it's up to you two, isn't it? Please yourself. I'm off. See ya.
See you, Tomo.
You know he was talking sense, don't you?
Oh, hi, Jimmy. How's your face?
Not so bad, you know.
You did very well last night, saving us from being burnt out.
Yeah, well, don't think of yourself when you walk in on something like that, do you?
I don't suppose you thought of saying thanks to Jimmy, did you?
Yeah, thanks, Jimmy. You did us a favour.
Hey, come on, no sweat. Listen, I don't want to be taking all the praise, you know. I mean, George, he did his bit and all.
What? For God's sake, not that again.
Yeah, George from the garage. I mean, he waded in, didn't he? Stop me from crippling one of them.
Oh, did he now? And why didn't you tell me about this?
The guy was trying to help Jimmy. Just the mention of his name and you lose your rag.
Too right I do. He's a bloody racist.
Oh, come on, Ellis, will ya? He jumped in without hesitating.
Oh, did he now? Did he get a bruise on his face as well?
He was pulling me off, wasn't he? Hey, I could have killed one of those yobs. I could have got carried away.
So he didn't actually get involved in the lumber?
No, why?
I bet he didn't leg it after him either.
No.
Oh, no. I wonder why. We should be over there having it out with him, never mind the flaming business.
Look, all this cross-examining stuff means nothing. You've got no proof.
I know he's a racist. If he didn't do this, he's tied in with the scumbags who did.
Look, I'm going to ring the police. All right?
Still think it's a waste of time.
Bye, then. Hey, Derek. Hey, listen. Do you know that fella from the new filling station?
Yeah, well, I've seen him.
You didn't see him hanging around last night, did you? You know, talking to anyone, anything like that?
No, sorry. Why? You don't think he's got something to do with it?
No, it was nothing. Doesn't matter.
Oh, see you then.
And he's not working, he's just moping around. I can't stand it.
Time to go then?
How can I? He's a mate. He's your husband. Just come round and talk to him.
No.
Only been married 5 minutes. You can't let it all go just like this.
He hit me. He just turned around and hit me. God, if my dad knew that, he'd kill him. Look, if Rod's that upset, why isn't he round here now saying he's sorry?
Mrs. Corkill?
The house agent sent us. We've a 10:30 appointment to view.
Yeah, come in.
Thank you.
Thank you. Ah, Mr. Corkill.
No, I'm just a family friend. I was just going.
Oh, please sit down. I'll just show Neil out.
Thank you.
I thought Rod said you'd only time the market with this house sale stuff.
Yeah, well, they're the first people that wanted to see it. Where's harm in that?
Shouldn't it be discussed with Rod?
And that's up to him, isn't it?
Oh, look, please come and talk to him, Di.
I've told you now.
Look, the security firm he's working for, they've offered him some work in Hull. He might take it if you don't talk now.
Look, I've got to talk to Mr. and Mrs. Shackleton.
Okay. See ya.
Right, well, I'll put the kettle on. What would you like, tea or coffee?
Perhaps we better save a little time and start straight away.
Okay. Well, this is the lounge.
See you then.
What's the word with you, Jimmy?
Hey?
Word.
What did I tell you? A total waste of time.
Police have to say.
Oh, they said we can't have police protection unless we have evidence that our lives have been threatened. They said it might just be vandals. Brilliant, eh?
Just remember that next time a black comes for a job interview.
Shut it, Alice.
I'm just saying. When the racists are out to get you, you're on your own, mate.
Yeah, all right, I'll take your point. Maybe if we didn't have an absentee landlord, something might get done.
Right then, I'm off.
Yeah, well, stay away from that petrol station, right?
Yeah, I will, but try stopping me if I ever get proof. I said I'd go and see Marianne.
Ah, love in the afternoon, eh?
Yeah, something like that.
Well, I've got to pick the kids up at 4:45, so be here.
Yeah. Oh, listen, I wanted to ask you a favour.
I've got to pick the kids up, bro. You know that.
No. I just wanted to borrow the bungalow for a while.
Why? You both got flats. What do you want my place for?
Would I use your gaff for anything like that?
You wouldn't think twice.
Yeah, that's true, but this is different. I just wanted somewhere decent to meet, to talk, you know. Neutral ground kind of thing. Besides, my place is a tip.
So, this is it then, eh? Proposal time.
Oh, no. No, not exactly, no.
Go on. I haven't got a chandelier in the bedroom anyway.
I was going to talk to her, Michael, that's all.
I see the busies are interviewing the hero now.
Sorry?
The busies. They're with Jimmy Corkill.
Ah.
Sorry, am I messing you about by hanging around like this?
Oh, no, it's okay, no. I wonder whether I should go and see them myself. You know, after that graffiti business Margaret and me saw the other night.
I wouldn't bother if I was you. They'll keep you there for hours.
Yeah, but I mean, racist attacks, it's really nasty.
You didn't really say anything, did you, like you said?
Yeah, but I still feel...
Derek, take it from me. Even if you don't tell them anything, they'll keep you there for hours. I've done it.
What? Is that when you lost your wife and baby?
Know about that, do you?
Well, Margaret told me, yes.
Yeah, well, it's all in the past now. Suppose I better get going, eh, and get down to the job centre, give you a bit of peace and quiet.
No, there's really no need, you know.
No, you're all right. I haven't really done anything, have I, since soon? Oh, God. I might have known.
What, is there something wrong? So what are you doing here?
Could ask the same about you, couldn't I?
All right, then, where's Angie?
She's gone. She's sold up.
To you?
No, I'm just managing the place. For Brian Kennedy, he's bought the franchise. Look, I've got work to do.
Well, I thought you'd be pleased to see me. Glad I'm all right.
Well, if you'd been concerned about that, then you would have written.
Yeah, well, I've been busy, travelling.
Too busy to send a postcard for 4 months. Do you realise the worry you caused when you went away? I was worried sick, so was Matty. Poor Terry nearly ended up in jail for killing you.
Yeah, but he didn't, though, did he?
If I didn't know better, I'd ask you where you'd been all this time.
Like I said, travelling.
Well, let's hope you stick around long enough to have a word with Brian about Terry's flat.
Is this Brian Kennedy, the new boss?
Yeah.
Well, what's the problem?
You'll have to talk to him yourself when he comes back. I'm busy.
You're back all right, then?
Yeah, and I knew you'd be on the next flight home.
Well, you didn't expect me to stay away forever, did you? No introduction then, sir?
Derek O'Farrell. Derek, this is Barry Grant, used to be a mate of mine.
All right. Well, if you'd excuse me, I'll be in the bedroom. What's he doing in mine room?
Your ex-room.
Who is he?
He's a priest. Well, an ex-priest. He's kicked the church into touch because he wants to get married.
You what? You and a renegade priest?
Yeah, it's soft, isn't it? But he's a decent sort of bloke. And he's got nowhere to live, so I said he could stay here with me as long as he likes.
Does the tea do me for a week?
Yeah, well, I could give you the name of a dozen hotels. I'm sure you could buy one. Yeah, you're right. I mean, Derek's not the sort of bloke I would want to share with, but he's a gift. And as far as I'm concerned, he can stay here forever. Anything to stop you from wriggling your way back in here. So, if you don't mind leaving my flat...
This was our flat.
You gave it to me. That day on the beach, remember? It's mine. No strings, no rent, and no you. I suppose you heard all that. I'm sorry.
Yeah, well, I'll wait till he's clear, then I'll get my things in.
No, listen. We both need each other. So, you can stay here for as long as you want, all right?
I'm too busy to stand here talking.
Well, Matty's not at home. Have you seen him?
Well, he's usually working in the pizza place, but it's his day off.
Well, if you do see him, will you tell him I'm back?
If I see him, yeah.
Everything under control?
We've just missed the landlord. That was Barry Grant.
60p, please, love. Ah, nice one. See ya.
Barry. This is Brian.
Mr. Grant, hello there. I've been wanting to meet you.
You've got a bit of a problem with tenants?
Well, this salon I'm renting, I'd like to expand. Solarium, beauty centre, that kind of thing. But I've got a problem with Mr. Sullivan upstairs.
Well, Terry's hardly a problem, is he?
Perhaps we could go inside and talk, or go for a drink, maybe.
No, Mr. Kennedy. If you've got a problem with Terry, I think I'd like to know about it now.
He's being awkward. He won't move out.
He has no tenancy agreement. He doesn't pay rent. He's got no legal right to be there. I've even offered him compensation to move out and make way for the expansion.
Well, couldn't you just have a word with him?
Look, I'm prepared to offer you an extra £400 a month for use of the flat. Surely something can be done.
I'm sorry, Mr. Kennedy, but Terry happens to be a friend of mine, and he stays in that flat as long as he likes.
Well, quite frankly,
We made our agreement some time ago. I couldn't possibly ask him to leave.
Mr. Grant, you're not earning any income from his occupation, and I'm offering you an extra 400 quid. I mean, I'm even prepared to negotiate upwards.
Look, I'm quite prepared to discuss the tenancy agreement any time you like. But as far as this one goes, Terry stays in the flat.
I don't believe that. What sort of a businessman is he?
Look, perhaps I could have another word with him.
This block is nowhere near its potential for rent income, and he throws away a chance like that. What's so special about this Sullivan bloke anyway?
Should I try and talk to him?
Do you think it would make any difference?
Oh, you go inside, I'll have a word. Couldn't you even just sit down and talk to him?
Look, I was straight with him, Stacey. Terry stays put.
If you sat down and talked to him, you'd like him. He's a businessman just like you.
There's nothing to discuss, Stacey, all right?
What has Terry got on you?
I said there's nothing to discuss. Tracy! Hey, love. Listen, Tracy, love, you couldn't do us a favour, could you? Could you have a word with Barry? Tell him I'll sort something out on the shop. I mean, he's going to get hold of the wrong end of the stick with me being in there, isn't he?
I thought you had an agreement with him.
Yeah, well, maybe I exaggerated a bit on that, you know.
Oh, I'm sure you'll be all right.
Why, something happened?
No, it's just that he seems to be looking after his tenants who aren't paying any rent.
I daren't bring my kids round here again. I don't even know if I'll have any customers once this petrol business gets around.
It's happening more and more. I was talking to a colleague of mine in the housing department.
At least they haven't had a go at the house.
No. You have to watch no one follows you.
I hadn't thought of that.
I'm sorry, Mick. Well, I can see you're worried enough as it is.
Yeah, I'm worried about our Ellis having a go at the guy in the petrol station. I mean, if it is him, it's just going to cause more problems.
Don't worry about Ellis. Leave him to me, eh?
Think you can handle him, do you? I didn't think you two would last, you know. And we don't mind me saying that.
Well, I'll tell you a secret. Neither did I. We get on. He's fun.
As long as he's fun.
He suits me, yeah. Well, do you know why he's invited me around to yours?
I didn't think it was any of my business.
Well, so long as he realises I've got a subcommittee meeting at 4 o'clock. I'll see you, Mick.
Can I help you, love?
Well, thank you, Mrs. Corkill.
I don't think you missed anything. We have to be very thorough. Our house is a big investment.
As I said, though, we may not be leaving it on the market.
Well, if it's still up for sale and we make a decision, we'll get back via the agent. But we are viewing a large number of properties.
All right.
Thank you for your time, Mrs. Corkill.
Thank you.
Bye.
Bye-bye.
So, what do you think?
Not bad. Put it high on the list of possibilities, shall we?
Visitors?
House hunters. Took ages.
Yeah, well, they don't look the sort to have wild parties anyway.
No.
They're interested.
I said they got loads of places to see.
Yeah, buyer's market, isn't it?
I had another visitor today. Rod's mate, Tomo. That's who he's staying with.
And?
Well, he said I should go and see him. But there's no way after what he did. He knows where I am, doesn't he?
Yeah. Hey, do you remember how to ride a bike?
Yeah, of course I do.
How's that?
It's smart, that.
I thought I'd get fit. Fancy you go?
Can I?
Yeah, go on.
God, I should really be wearing jeans. Ooh. Oh. Hey, do you mind if I go to the top of the road and back?
As long as I can ride back.
Oh, you'll have to catch me first.
Well. Quite a few bobs worth of stuff up there, isn't he, Jim?
Listen, I might be squatting, but you've no right going through my stuff, you know.
I was only looking. It's amazing, isn't it? If I'd have put me money on anyone to come up with a stunt like this, it'd have been you, Jim. Never change, will you, Jimmy?
I have changed. I'm going legit. Why do you think I've done all this?
Do people actually buy this crap?
Business is good. It's getting better. Listen, couldn't we negotiate over the rent? I mean, how much would it be?
What kind of rent were you thinking of, Jim?
You want?
Future rent?
Yeah, future rent, yeah. I mean, if we could negotiate over that, well...
I was thinking more of back rent myself, Jimmy. I mean, even if we got the bailiffs in now to turf you out, you've been in here 4 months. I reckon you owe me £2 in rent already.
Listen, I know the law. I haven't done any damage. Even if you were to go to the courts, I mean, you'd have to spend a bomb to get me out of here. It wouldn't be worth it.
Well, money's no problem, Jim. No problem at all.
Look, Barry, mate. We're practically family, aren't we? Have a heart. Listen, I've just made it up with the missus. Just moved back in with her. Look, if I make a mess of this now, it could be my old marriage at stake here. Couldn't we just talk?
Oh, yeah. We'll talk, Jimmy.
No, Ellis, it wouldn't work.
Yeah, but why?
I told you last time you asked.
But how do you know if you don't try?
I lived with someone about 10 years ago. It didn't last 6 months.
You said there are other reasons why that didn't work. You never said it was because you moved in together.
I know, but that was the main reason.
But this would be different. You'd still be in your own place. It would be me moving in.
That's just geography. Look, I know it wouldn't work.
Have another glass.
No, thanks. I don't want one.
A coffee, then.
Look, I was enjoying this. Why do you have to spoil it, asking to move in all the time?
Because it seems like a good idea. We're doing fine together.
I have to get back to the office.
Oh, surely you've got time to talk about this.
No, Ellis, sorry.
You must admit, we're okay together. We work.
Yes. Yes, I do, but living together, it'd be a disaster.
But why?
Leave it, Ellis. Look, I've got a dash.
What if it was more long-term? What if it was permanent? What if we got married?
Is this a joke?
No, I'm serious. I'm asking you to marry me. What do you say?
And Brookside will be back tomorrow on Living at 2:10. The guest on Mystic Challenge at 4:30 this afternoon is Tony Blackburn, and I'm going to be speaking to him on the phone in just a few minutes' time. Now, earlier on today, we were talking about the news story of the teenage girl who is suing her local education authority for £75,000 for failing to protect her from bullies. She was bullied all through her school life, and it's really affected her. And on that subject, I've had a call from Rachel in Stranraer who says she'd like to sue her local education authority. She was bullied all the way through secondary school. She changed schools, it didn't stop. Her parents went to see the teachers, it still didn't stop. Now she's agoraphobic and has to see 3 therapists, so it's really had a bad effect on her.
Morning.
Hello.
Oh, is it all right? Have you remembered I wanted to live to Manchester?
Yeah, sure, of course, no problem. All aboard.
It's so long since I've had a day to myself to go shopping. I'm going to shop till I drop.
If I let you come to our shop, I'll show you our new range of makeup.
Is that all right?
Of course it is. Just call in any time. I'll tell you what, if you come just before 1 o'clock, we'll go to lunch together.
Oh, really?
And there's a great new wine bar just opened, which sells great salads.
Will you come to this wine bar too, Peter?
Oh, I'm sorry, my course is out of the town centre. I won't be able to make it.
Oh. Surely you can make half an hour.
Not today, sorry.
All right. What time's Matty clock on today?
He doesn't today.
Another day off?
He's sick. He phoned me earlier this morning.
Oh.
Anything I can help you with?
Sorry I never called in yesterday. How's it going?
All right. Had a few problems, though.
Oh, aye.
It seems somebody's got it in for me and Mick. They don't like these properties being rented out to ethnic minorities.
Why, what's happened?
Don't you get bored being on your own in the house with the farmers away?
Oh, I suppose a little.
What do you do with your time?
Oh, not too much. That's why I really wanted this day out in Manchester. I watch TV quite a lot, and the Farnhams have a good hi-fi and video.
Haven't you got a boyfriend?
No, I don't really know anyone locally.
Oh, you should try and get out a bit more, shouldn't you, Peter?
Yeah, take advantage while your bosses are away.
Well, I don't earn very much, not in this job, and it's expensive going out in the evening.
Oh, why go out when you've got a lovely house like that? Should have a few friends round, shouldn't you?
Yeah, good idea.
Well, as I say, I don't really have any friends. I mean, not in Liverpool. Mostly I know people in London and their nannies, and they couldn't afford to come to Liverpool for the evening.
You've always got the neighbours.
But it's not my house.
I'm sure the Farnhams wouldn't mind a few friends round.
Yeah, well, they can't expect you to be on your own all the time.
Would you two come?
Yeah, one day next week.
Will you bring your husband?
Oh, no, we can't make it.
Rod's working away, isn't he?
Yeah, that's right.
Oh, well, never mind. Would you still come, Peter?
Yeah, just tell me the day and the time.
You've no proof it's this George Webb guy?
No, if I had, I'd break his legs. It's just the way he speaks, you know, little things he says. And the fact that he made Jimmy Corkle let that arsonist do a runner.
Hasn't affected business, though, has it?
No, not so far. We're doing OK.
You're making more of a go of it than Terry ever did. Fletcher's telling me you're up to date with the rent, so you must be doing all right.
Yeah, we're managing. You're not thinking of putting the rent up again, are you? We had to borrow to buy this lot off Terry. It wasn't cheap, you know.
It's worth it, though. I like what you've done with the walls, the waves outside.
I don't suppose you considered dropping the rent for a while, would you? Just till we really got straight. If you gave us a reduction now, we could make it up with a higher rent when we really got on our feet.
Sorry, mate.
Things really pick up when people hear about the deliveries we're doing.
Well, I can I? Not when I've got scum like Jimmy Corkle wanting shop units rent-free.
You fancy coffee?
Yeah, I don't mind. I'm not going to change my mind, though.
Shouldn't you be in school by now?
I told you last night there's a staff meeting first thing, but you don't have to be in till 10.
Well, don't forget Lynn and the kids are coming out for the tea tonight.
No.
And I'll be doing the tea on the dot, so don't be going anywhere after school. And hey, I want you to make Lynn's kids feel at home here.
OK.
See you later, love.
Dad,
What is it, love?
can I go to a concert next month?
Well, what concert?
It's just to see the beautiful South at the NEC.
Birmingham. Forget it, love.
Why?
I'm not arguing with you now.
I don't want to argue, I just want to go.
Well, you're not.
Why?
Because it's too far and you're too young.
Will you let me go on the national coach to me mum's?
That was different, now leave it.
No, it's not fair.
I don't know who you're going with or what you're getting up to.
I'm only going to see a concert.
I know who you're supposed to be going with.
I'm just a couple of girls from school.
It's not safe. I'm sorry, Katie, no.
It is safe. The coach takes us down to the NEC and it picks us up when it's finished. It couldn't be any safer.
No.
Well, I've got to tell them by Monday. Please, Dad, I look a fool.
Be told, Katie, you're too young and it's too far.
Oh, you're stupid.
Now, that's enough of that.
Yeah, well, it's two. No wonder my mum walked out on you.
Right, love, thanks.
Thanks.
Sure. We are on it, Julia. I thought you boycotted this place.
As long as he's not here.
Well, what have you lost?
I want some of that honey that our Tracy has in her coffee now.
It's over there.
Hi, girls. Hey, I tell you what, it's parky today, isn't it?
It's a bit warmer today, if you ask me.
You think so? Not when you've been laying in the sun all week over in Spain, it isn't.
Oh, aye. You went to Spain with Teddy, didn't you? Have a good time.
Brilliant. All expenses paid, too. See ya.
Sure.
Terry Sullivan, talk about a fool and his money, eh?
Honey and a coffee. Is there something else she's picked up?
What's that meant to mean?
Airs and graces. That's 93 pence. We're not good enough for her anymore.
You speak for yourself. She got me my job.
Brian Kennedy gave you the job, you told me. That open house party they had in the salon the other week. Our Tracy couldn't wait to get shut of us.
I'm not surprised. The state that husband of yours was in.
We were only celebrating our Lindsay's new baby. Our Tracy was dead snobby.
Oh, aye. Look what the cat dragged in. I thought it brought in something nasty on the sole of my shoe for the minute.
You never change, do you, Nan?
Don't you go calling me Nan, you cheek.
Well, why not? Jimmy says we're practically family. Where is your fella today? He hasn't opened up yet.
He's gone to his suppliers.
Will he be back later?
No, he's having the afternoon off.
Must be doing all right then.
He is, Barry. Can't you give him a chance? He's done wonders with that shop.
Anyone can do wonders when they got no overheads. He owes me exactly £1,950 in back rent.
Well, can you give him time to pay? Or write it off? Let him pay rent from this month?
He's already had 4 months. So when you see him, you can tell him what he owes me. In fact, I think he's got enough stock in there to cover what he owes me.
Oh, you're a nasty piece of work, Barry Grant. I'm glad our Tracy wants nothing to do with you. I'd sooner see a knockabout with a Nancy boy like that Brian Kennedy than a rat like you. I shouldn't have said that. You got me all wound up.
Why not? He's got Jimmy worried sick. All he's trying to do is make a go of us.
Didn't mean that. I meant about Brian being, you know, like that.
Oh, you mean he's,
Well, he's a hairdresser in his mid-30s and still single.
Well, what sort of proof's that?
Oh, it's not just that. Our Tracy stayed the night in his flat the other night, and, you know, he didn't even bother to, you know.
Well, he is her boss.
We all thought he was more than that. He'd have been just right for her, too. What a shame, eh? Still, live and let live, that's what I say. See ya.
Try, Julia.
So, how's it going then, Frank? Oh, smashing. Lynn's bringing the kids down for the tea this afternoon. I was around at theirs the other day. Nearly met her ex-husband, though.
You're joking, are you?
Yeah, had to smuggle him out the house. Talk about embarrassing. It's bad enough meeting his kids.
Hey, you better watch out this Abby, then. I mean, you look sick if your Chrissy suddenly decided to turn up, wouldn't you?
Oh, Mick, don't even talk about it. It'll be bad enough our Katie's standing there with a gob on her.
All right, Mick, you haven't seen Sinbad around, have you?
Well, he's probably out in the estate doing his window run.
He's getting up early these days, isn't he? Not trying to avoid me, is he?
You'll have to ask him that, won't you?
Barry, what's the score at this nightclub?
How do you mean?
Well, you own the place. What's going on?
Half of it.
I thought it was your block of shops.
It's my block of shops, and I own half the club. What do you want to know?
So what's your club, then?
Hey, you pulled the right stunt there, didn't you? Doing the bunk for a few months, then sneaking the planning permission through.
We did everything by the book. You'd had your chance to object. No one objected to the public notices. I've checked with Fletcher's.
Barry, we still don't want a club around here, mate. It's going to attract all sorts.
Well, I'm sorry, Frank. You're too late.
Do you know what's been going on while he's been away?
Yeah, your kid told me.
Any chance of doing anything about it?
Well, I can't do anything about racist attacks, can I?
Well, you could bring in a night security guard for a start.
Oh, yeah, what with?
Listen, the old lot could have burnt down the other night.
Look, I can't afford security guards. You've already got a caretaker at my expense.
Barry, we pay a bung for these shops. Surely there's enough to get somebody in.
Well, there might be, if everybody paid their rent.
All right, lads. Does anyone fancy being an extra in my new film?
Sorry, mate. I've got work to do.
How about you, Mr. Rogers? How you fixed? All you got to do is lie there and pretend to be dead.
Another time, eh, son?
Yeah, all right.
Don't even bother asking Mike. I've got enough troubles of my own.
What are you looking so happy about? Nice rum raising for a start. Marianne. Hi.
You know, we've got people trying to torch us out, and your boyfriend's acting like he's just won the pools.
What, they've tried again?
No. Quiet night. He's just paranoid.
You told him.
What's this, then?
Well, maybe I do feel like I've won the pools.
Get on with it.
I asked Marianne to marry me, and she said yes. Well, aren't you going to congratulate us?
Yeah, of course. Come here. Congratulations, bro. About time.
And you make us the bride.
I made up for you.
Thanks, Mick.
Tony, we're gonna have to go again.
Oh, you what?
Do it again.
I've done it twice.
Well, you were garbage. I want you to ride out, keel over, and pretend you're just being killed by fallout. Do it.
Well, give me some more money then.
I've already give you £1.
You said you only had to do it once.
Look, just do it or I'll have me £1 back.
I can't. Look, Katie wants to get past.
Oh, Katie, do you want to be an extra in my new film? All you have to do is pretend to die.
I'd rather die than be in it.
Right, OK, Tony, once more. Action. Come on.
It's all right, we'll wait. Hurry
No,
up.
go ahead. Right, go on. Action. What are you doing?
Ow!
What are you playing at, eh? Can't you see it stopped?
Oh, you didn't film me. See, I'm not doing it again.
How, Tony, I've paid you now.
Reluctant stuntman. What is it you're doing?
Well, I'm trying to make a film. It was going to be about everyone killed from fallout from a neutron bomb, but that's old hat. So it's about a cloud of invisible gas killing everyone. You know, industrial pollution.
I enjoyed myself. Thanks for lunch.
That's okay.
Anyone fancy being a film extra?
Just leave that in the car for now, eh, Gavin?
Oh, Mum.
Just do as you're told.
Where are they doing?
Oh, that's Ron Dixon's eldest, love. He makes films. He's just had one shown in Edinburgh, hasn't he, Lynn?
Yeah, that's right.
Can we go and watch then?
But we didn't come to be gawping at the neighbours.
Go on, son, if you want to.
I haven't even met your Katie yet. Come on, you two, in the house.
There we go.
Just go through.
Hi, love.
Hello, Katie.
Hiya.
Come on, love, come and say hello. Right, Katie. Now, this is Gavin and Alison. That's my youngest, Katie.
Hiya.
Well, come on, say hello.
Hiya. Hello.
Show them around, love. Show them where everything is.
Dad?
Well, she's in the middle of her homework, Frank.
That's got loads of time to do that.
But I've got a test tomorrow.
They'll find their own way round, Katie. Don't worry.
I thought everyone had satellite telly now. No, yeah. Never got a CD either.
Behave.
Kids these days, eh? Everything's got to be high-tech.
Have you got any computer games?
Not everyone's into computers, you know, Gavin.
Tell you what, love. Go up to our Jeff's room and get that basketball game, will you?
Daddy won't want that. It's naff.
What's your manners? Now, you two. Do you like hamburgers?
Yeah? We're going to McDonald's for today.
No, I bought some to make here.
Can I have Big Backbone?
We're having our tea here.
Oh, great, love. Mind out, Lynn. Our Jeff used to be mad on this.
Dad hasn't got a clue.
Oh, he's trying his best.
What's this? Oh, Harlem Globetrotters, eat your heart out. Catch, Gavin. OK. If it's high-tech you want.
Oh, Dad, not that.
Hey, just because you've grown out of it.
Got Connect 4? We used to have that.
Yeah. Brilliant, isn't it?
My mum gave it to the old people's home.
Hey?
Look, why don't you two watch the telly? Or go for a look round outside?
So when's the big day then, bro?
Well,
We hadn't really thought about it. A bit caught up in the romance of it all.
sooner the better, I reckon.
Well, I'll have to see how things are at work if I want time off.
Yeah, we'll talk about it.
Well, I'd better get cracking. See you, Mick. Thanks for the pizza.
You're welcome.
See you. I can't believe it. I can't believe I actually asked her.
Can't believe she said yes.
What?
Well...
Well, what?
Well, all I'm saying is it's all a bit quick, isn't it?
Have you never heard of a whirlwind romance?
Are you sure she's your type?
Why shouldn't I be sure?
Well, look at the job she's in for a start. A high-up position in local education. She's successful.
Yeah, brilliant, huh? If I play my cards right, I'll be a kept man.
There's got to be a better reason than that.
Oh, no, Mick, there is. Her dad runs a brewery.
I'm being serious here, bro. You don't marry somebody just because they're successful. That's asking for trouble.
She's the one for me, Mick. I'm sure about that.
Oh, you're right.
Listen, I was wondering, I want you to be my best man.
Straight up.
Well, no one else would be good enough, would they?
Oh, you're lovely. I'm sure she's grown since last week.
Yeah, we've just taken her for a regular checkup and she's exactly the right weight for her age.
Everything else all right?
Yeah, she's fine. Nothing to worry about.
Hey, come on, let Grandad get a look in.
How's Owen? Oh, he's fine. He's great with her.
What about the job?
Who, mine or Owen's?
Well, I know you'll be okay. I just worry about him being on commission only.
No, he's doing okay. I mean, the summer was good, but, I mean, it is a bit quiet now that the winter's coming in.
Look, Sam, do you want to stay for your tea? Lynn's brought the children round.
Oh, were they the two I saw outside? A boy and a girl?
I hope they're behaving themselves.
They are. Mike Dixon's taking pictures of them with his video camera.
So will you stay?
No, thanks, Dad. I mean, it's all right. I want to get back for Erwin. Is our Katie out?
Upstairs, sulking. I won't let her go to a concert at the NEC in Birmingham.
Do you want me to go and have a word with her?
I just want her to come down and join in.
Will you just keep an eye on Louise for me, Lynn?
Of course I can. Hey, what's to do? Hey.
Don't worry, it's not me Dad.
I know.
So, who's wrecked me Dad's plans for tea then?
I haven't wrecked anything.
Well, I don't think my Dad would agree with you there, Kate.
Yeah, well, I didn't ask them to bring them round.
Oh, it is his house, you know. He can invite who he wants. Look, why have you fallen out with him? I mean, it's not helping him today, is it?
Well, I didn't cause it, he did. You won't let me go to the NEC to see the beautiful South. It's going to look right to me if he doesn't let me go. Just because they're kids, it doesn't mean I am.
He's only worried about you.
Well, what's there to be worried about? The coach takes us there and brings us straight back. All he's worried about is Lynn and them kids of his.
Oh, Lynn's all right. She's nice.
But what if she moves in, though?
Here?
Yeah, well, my dad's going steady with her, isn't he? She might come and live here and they'll have to come too.
Oh, I don't think it's gone that far yet. I mean, he's only been seeing her since the summer.
Well, will I bring them for tea, then?
Well, you know what my dad's like? Families and stuff. It's really important to him. He just wants everyone to get on. My mum did leave us, remember?
But he's still got us.
I know, but... Well, I think he misses living like an ordinary family. He just wants everyone to get on. And it's important that we do get on with Lynn's kids, but if my dad's still going to go out with her. Look, my dad's just invited me to stay for tea. Well, if I do, will you come and join us? Casey, just because my dad's going out with Lynn, I mean, it doesn't mean she's going to move in here tomorrow, does it? Oh, come on. You can tell me all the gossip about school.
Okay.
Cut. Okay, nice one, Mick.
Not exactly a star and roll, was it?
Oh, but I think you did it very well.
All right, I want Anna with the shopping bags on the doorstep.
Oh, ready?
Oh, can I go next?
All right, then, coming from your house and you got to fall off your bike.
Great. Don't worry, I won't break your new bike.
Better hadn't. Listen, why don't you invite Mike to your party this week?
Oh,
Our party, when's that?
Well, it's not exactly a party, it's more a little get-together.
Yeah, just to meet the neighbours, you know, next week.
Aye, aye. Well, the cat's away, eh?
Oh, no, honestly, it's just some people round for drinks and some food. Would you like to join us?
Me? Oh, nice one. When is it?
How about next Wednesday?
Great. Looking forward to it already.
Ready, Mike? Is it all right if we bring a mate?
A friend? Yes, of course, I suppose.
Hey, thanks, Anna. See ya.
I don't mind. Good luck.
Right, you're all set.
Tell me when.
Okay, action. Okay, just lie there and pretend to be dead. Now, what are you doing? You've knackered it, I'll have to do it again now.
You just watch your lip, Michael Dixon. What do you think you're doing? What are you doing messing about with a gang of kids? You're a married woman.
Well, Mike's making a film. We were just playing parts in it.
Have you got no sense of priority? Your marriage is on the rocks and you're making a show of yourself in front of the neighbours.
We were just having a bit of fun.
There's no time for fun at the moment. You should be sorting out that marriage of yours and trying to mend it. Here, give me your key.
I'm sorry, you know what she's like.
Brilliant.
Well, not with Mike.
Do you think they've gone down the path to the shops?
Mike, seen Lynn's kids?
He's in the garage with our Tony.
Oh, come on, give it back. What's like this? I've never tried it before.
Come on, you two. Tea's ready.
See, gives it back. I'll swap my game gear for the Game Boy and all my games for a week.
Oh, will you?
Yeah. Game gear's miles better. Nobody's got more games for this. Come here again.
Of course you can, son.
Can we, Mum?
Frank invites you, yeah?
Deal, swap for a week. Willies. Oh, can I have to go for it?
Come on, you two. Come and wash your hands.
See you, mate.
You don't like the Game Boy? Well, it's all right.
Looks Well, she's had a hard day at the shops.
Shop till you drop, eh? Well, so far so good. At least they want to come back.
Yeah. I just hope that Katie can cope with it as well as you two.
She's older. We'll have to give her more time.
I ought to sack you on the spot.
Barry, you've come back?
Don't say you haven't heard, Sinbad. I reckon you've been avoiding me. After me paying for a nice little foreign holiday for you as well.
Why should I do that?
How much have you been raking in off Jimmy for the key?
I haven't, sir. I haven't had a penny off Jimmy.
How much have you been getting off Jimmy for the key for the shop unit?
What are you talking about?
Now, don't bother lying, Sinbad. He's already told me that you had a copy made. How much did he get?
I swear to you, Barry, I haven't had a penny out of it.
Well, you're a bigger mug than I thought, then. Key.
I've only got the one.
I only want the one.
You won't get him out, you know. Ron Dixon and Max Farnham have been trying for months. They even had his lecky and his water cut off, but he just got some gas lights and stuff.
Well, they don't know what to do, do they?
So what are you gonna do?
You can forget we had this conversation, all right, Sinbad?
All right. But what are you gonna do, though?
That's for me to know. And for you, not to even think about.
Now, Brookside is back tomorrow on Living at 2:10. Now, coming up in just a few moments, Maura Povich. Then at 3:30, it's Judge Judah. She's got some problems with some mothers' boyfriends. And at 4 o'clock, The Real Holiday Show, taking a look at some of the best bits from the last 4 years. So plenty of great programmes for you to come this afternoon. But you remember earlier today, we were talking about this headline in the paper here, about this man who used the internet to lure a 13-year-old girl into having sex. Now, we've actually got an expert, Nigel Williams. He's going to be talking to Hannah in just a few moments and perhaps giving you some advice on how you can avoid this situation for your children. Now, tomorrow here on Living, Andrew Linford will be here. He, of course, is the actor who plays Simon in EastEnders. He'll be here tomorrow talking about soaps and a whole host of other things. And don't forget that if you would like to talk to him, you can phone him or you can email him. The details are on screen right now. You can ask him questions about what it was perhaps
There you go. And 50p change. Thanks a lot, my love. See ya.
How's business?
Hey?
How's business, Jimmy? I mean, it can't be too bad if you can afford to close the shop all day.
Well, yesterday, yeah, well, I had to go and see my suppliers, didn't I?
Glad you're busy.
Listen, what's going on, anyway? Yesterday, you were telling Jackie how much back rent I owed. Now you're all sweetness and lights. What's your game?
Well, there's no reason why we can't talk, is there? Anyway, it's all out of my hands now.
Why? What do you mean?
I've been to see my solicitor, haven't I? They're going to sort it all out now.
We don't need you in here, Barry Grant. Your mate upstairs is out.
Calm down, will you, Julia? Come see Tracy anyway.
She doesn't need you either.
Nan, do you mind? We've got customers in. Will you see to this lady, please?
Do you know what? You must be mad having her working here.
Look, Terry's been out all day.
Well, I haven't come to see Terry. Any chance of a cup of coffee? What, not even a coffee?
Oh, look, Barry, there's nothing between us anymore.
Well, there still could be.
Yeah, but there isn't.
Look, you deserve better than this, Trace.
I know that.
Well, I could set you up somewhere, in town, anywhere you like.
Afternoon, Mr. Grant.
Yes, I'm getting off.
Has Ronnie Yates been on the phone by any chance?
Yeah, twice, I think.
Good.
Who is he?
Oh, he's just a friend, you know.
Hey, is it true you're opening the club up there?
Yeah, that's right. Don't tell me you're complaining about it as well.
No, I still complain. It's only my dad who's doing his case over it.
Glad to hear it.
So, when's it opening then?
Around Christmas sometime.
Great, how about some free tickets?
How old are you?
18.
What were you, trying, kid?
Yeah, well, we'll be by the time you'd open it up.
All right, so tell you what, when you're 18, show me your birth certificate and I'll give you and your mates free tickets, all right?
All right, then, so.
Ta-ra. Hey, Sinbad! Here!
What?
Not a word about that key, remember?
I won't say anything.
Well, don't, because there's no such thing as free holidays. I might just decide I want the money back for the plane and the hotel, all right?
Cheers.
Ta-ra.
Mrs. Corkill, hello. I hope you don't mind me calling round on spec.
No, come in.
Thank you. It's not inconvenient.
No, not at all. Did you want another look round?
May I sit?
Yeah, please do.
I wanted to talk to you a little about the local environment.
Yeah, right.
I've had a little walkabout today, but I'd still like to ask a few questions about shops, schools, that sort of thing.
Oh, we've got shops. They opened last year, just down the pathway, about 50 yards.
More like 150, I'd say. I've just come that way.
Well, they're close anyway.
What's the one at this end of the path? They're still working on it. A caretaker chap I spoke to said it was a nightclub.
Only a small one, though.
Does that pizza takeaway place attract a hooligan element?
There was a bit of trouble at first. But we've got a home watch scheme round here that seems to have done the trick.
How about the neighbours? Is it a quiet area?
Oh, yeah.
How about the next-door neighbours? What sort of people are they?
Very respectable. Mr. Harrison, he's retired. He used to run a factory down south, and his wife's deputy head at Manor Park Comprehensive.
Oh, really?
And the son lives with them as well. He went to Oxford. He's in the chemicals business now.
So, a very quiet, respectable family.
Oh, yeah, very.
Well, I don't think there's anything more I need to ask for the moment. Thank you for seeing me.
It's no problem. You can call any time.
Well, as I said, there's no decision yet. We still have a lot to discuss.
I'm sure you'll like living here.
Yes. Well, I'd better dash. Goodbye.
Is your dad in?
No. Come in.
I thought he was off today.
Don't look this morning. He had to go to Preston.
You don't mind if I wait, do you? It's not going to be long, is he? I was going to ask him to have a look at my central heating. It's on the blink. It's that old house of ours. Nothing ever works. Falling apart, really. What am I like, eh? You're doing your homework and here's me rabbiting on like I don't know what.
It's okay.
Perhaps I could make a coffee. Do you want one?
No, thanks.
OK?
Great.
Julia, can you get Mrs. Molyneux's coat?
Looks lovely, Mrs. Molyneux.
Right now, I'm down the back of the shop now.
Well, now, just move, all right?
Can you see to this lady, please, Brian?
That'll be £17.50, please.
What have you been saying to our Jackie?
Me, love?
Oh, come on, Nan. There's only you could have told her. About Brian.
Oh, that. I'm sure Brian's not ashamed of being gay. He's the man of the world. Anyway, he's probably into all this safe sex, you know, always wears a what's it and all that kind of thing.
Nan? How would you like someone to say something like that? It's a terrible thing to say.
Tracy, Julia, what on earth's going on? We've got customers.
My nanny has been spreading rumours about you.
I'm sure Brian's man enough to face the truth. People know him.
What is it? Something about upstairs?
Tell him.
I'm sure we don't need to worry Brian with all this right now.
What?
Tell him, Nan. If you don't tell him, then I will.
I'm sure you're quite happy to be called gay, aren't you, Brian?
I beg your pardon?
My nan's been going around telling people that you're gay. I'm sorry, it's really embarrassing.
Only embarrassing to those who don't understand.
No.
Isn't it right?
I've heard it all a million times before. Male, single, in his 30s. I was married once, though, you know.
I know, but do you want to just go and get on with your way?
I'm very sorry if I've made a mistake, Brian.
That's all right, Julia. No hard feelings.
I could kill her for saying that.
Oh, stop worrying. Perhaps we should put a sign in the window. Kennedy's not gay.
It's not funny, though, is it? She shouldn't just jump to conclusions.
Oh, forget about it. Would it make any difference, though? I mean, between us, if I was gay.
No.
Sure.
No, of course it wouldn't. Just be a bit of a waste, though, wouldn't it?
Right, there's something I want to talk to you about. You know Ronnie Yates has been ringing me up a lot recently.
Yeah, my nan thinks it's your boyfriend.
Ronnie? Good God, now she is kidding. No, seriously, Tracy, I think this business with Barry Grant's gone as far as it can go. I mean, if the man's too stupid to see a business opportunity, well, that's his business. I can live without it. Ronnie has made me an offer in Chester. He's going for early retirement and is willing to sell me 2 of his salons, both with solariums and health clubs. The bank says OK.
So you'd be selling this place?
No, not at the moment. Eventually, maybe. Look, what I'm trying to say is this. I was wondering if you'd consider moving with me. I'll need someone to look after both places while I'm out looking for more. I want to be big, Tracy. I don't want to be messing around with small franchise places like this. I want to be in a position to sell my own franchises within 5 years. I would be looking to make you a partner eventually.
Oh, yeah? What kind of partner?
Business. What do you think?
Just wondered.
Look, you don't have to tell me now. Think about it, but don't take too long, eh?
Right, mate. Haven't you got any better chamois than that?
Listen, just the fellow I want to see. How'd you fancy making a quick 20 notes?
All right, doing what?
Listen, I've got a van coming in half an hour. I'm emptying the upstairs stockroom. I need a bit of an hand.
What for?
Because I have sussed Barry Grant.
Why? What about him?
Listen, he's been to see a solicitor, hasn't he? I know he can't get me out of here without a load of hassle. But I've been talking to a mate. And he reckons he's going to try and get my back rent, right, by sending in the bailiffs to nab me stock. Only by the time he gets round to it, there's not going to be much left.
Oh, where's it going to be?
Secret location. All his bailiffs are going to find is the real tat. Smart, eh?
Has he said he's been to see a solicitor?
Yeah, he told me before, didn't he, eh? Fatal mistake or what? So come on, how are you fixed?
Nah, I don't think so, mate.
And since when have you been able to turn your nose up at 20 notes?
Well, I can't, can I? Just, well, I'm the caretaker, aren't I? Now that he's back, I can't be seen to be helping a squatter.
All right, great. Thanks. Ta!
Well, hang on, why don't you get your new assistant, Keith, to help you?
Because he's at college, isn't he, eh? And he only helps me out part-time. Oh, come on, mate. Trent is not going to see you, is he, eh? And I'm not going to go and tell him.
All right, cash up front.
Here.
Thank you.
Still at it?
Yeah.
Your dad must be caught in traffic. Do you think I should peel some potatoes or something?
No, it's all right. I said I'd do it.
No, you carry on with your homework.
I was going to stop anyway.
Something wrong, Katie?
No, why?
You seem very quiet. It's usually a job to shut you up.
I'm fine.
Everything all right at school?
Yeah?
Your dad was only worried about you, you know. When he said you couldn't go to that concert in Birmingham.
You treat me just like a kid. I mean, he shouts at me for not playing with your kid.
He didn't, did he?
Yeah.
I suppose he just wanted us all to get on, like I get on with your dad. You weren't keen on having Gavin and Ali round for tea, were you?
I don't mind.
I think you do. You don't think it's quite right, me seeing your dad and coming here?
No, I don't.
We lost our dad when we were quite young.
My mum had a boyfriend. Didn't bother me. But our Bev, that's my younger sister, she used to hate it. Caused her a lot of problems. Well, I just wouldn't want you feeling the same.
It's just, it happened so quickly. I didn't expect my dad to have anyone else for ages.
I couldn't help that. I liked your dad as soon as I met him. Katie, I like your dad a lot, but that doesn't mean I'm going to go rushing into anything. Moving in here, anything like that. Is that what you're worried about?
Bit, yeah.
Shall I take over?
No, it's all right. I've got no more homework to do. I've got a dancing lesson after tea.
Yeah, your dad said you were into that.
My dad said you used to be a professional dancer, did you?
Before I got married, yeah. Before I got fat.
You're fat.
God, I say, not as good as I used to be.
Hey, that's brilliant.
Very good. Hey, you must be able to do the time step. Go on. Is that it?
Yeah.
Great.
There's some dancers on the bill with the beautiful South, and that's why I wanted to go to Birmingham.
Do you want me to have a word with your dad about it?
Oh, would you?
If you don't mind.
Maybe you let me go if you come with us.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Great, well, yeah, thanks, Ronnie. 10:30 then. Yeah, cheers, mate. I'm off to Chester in the morning to have a look at those salons. Do you fancy coming?
If the girls can manage.
Oh, they'll manage. Made any decisions yet?
I think so.
Look, this offer, I don't want you to think that there's any strings attached.
Oh, yeah, like what?
Well, like there's more to it than just business. Because I like you, I think we could do something together, and because I fancy you.
Yeah, who says I don't feel the same?
Right, well, there's no problem then. We both know where we stand.
I do.
I take it you accept then? Deal.
Hello?
Oh, yeah.
Punctured tyre?
Yeah, broken glass.
Oh, you're very clever fixing it yourself.
Yeah.
I wouldn't have a clue.
Well, I've got no choice. I've got to go back to work after my tea and I'm not walking.
You work at the leisure centre, don't you?
Yeah, I haven't seen you there.
Oh, yes, I go with Thomas sometimes. We go swimming for toddlers. Must be nice working in a place like that.
Well, the money's not brilliant, but...
You get to meet lots of people.
I suppose so, yeah.
Have you seen Peter and Mrs. Harrison go out?
Yeah, I haven't, to be honest. I've only been back 10 minutes.
Oh, they go to the supermarket on Fridays. I wanted a lift.
Well, you can go to my dad's shop.
Oh, well, yes, but I need a lot of things for my party.
What, you're having a party while they're away?
Oh, just a few people. No, it's nothing very big. But that's why I need the extra shopping.
Well, I'll tell you what, why don't you ask my dad to get it? He goes to cash and carry most days, and it's much cheaper.
Do you think you would?
Yeah, just give me the list and you can pay him later.
That'd be great.
I'll tell you what, you go home now and write your list out and I'll give it to him when he comes home for his tea. I think he should be going first thing tomorrow morning.
You don't mind?
No.
Oh, right, I'll go and do it straight away.
Okay.
Oh, what about the beer and the wine?
I don't know about that. I think it'd be better just putting the food down.
Okay. And would you like to come to the party?
What, me?
Well, yes, like I said, it won't be anything very big, but 8 o'clock-ish Wednesday.
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh, at last, another week over. Oh, I'll be so glad when this course is finished. One more week. You all right?
I'm going to miss these trips in and out of Manchester. It's good fun. I really enjoyed it.
Well, we will see each other again, you know. We are neighbours.
Look, would you think it was a bit weird if I asked to come in for a coffee?
No, sure, yeah. Come in. Come on, Julia.
I get the sack if he sees me helping you.
Come on.
Sit down. I'll put the kettle on.
So is your dad still away?
Yeah.
Right, this should only be a couple of minutes. Di?
Look, I'm sorry. Just making a divvy of myself.
What's this all about?
It's just the weekend.
The weekend, what about it?
Well, I love my job and I love being with you. You know, going to Manchester and back with you. It's really helped me in the last couple of weeks. We have a bit of fun, you know, and a laugh. Then the weekends, I just get so lonely, and being in there on my own, I'm trying to cope, but I miss Rod.
Still not been in touch?
I'm being stupid, aren't I? It's just that I haven't really got anyone to talk to. And...
Yeah.
Sorry.
You can always come to me, you know. Just a moment. Di.
Hi.
Oh, hi.
Is Diana okay?
Oh, she's, just a bit upset, that's all.
Oh.
A few problems with her marriage. Sorry, what did you want?
I just wondered if I could have a lift to the supermarket.
Sorry?
To get drinks for my party.
I'd have thought we'd have got more moved than we have, you know.
Hang on, you're not expecting me to unpull this lot out of here tonight,
Nah,
are you?
you're all right. I'll finish it off in the morning. Do you fancy a pint or what?
Too right, I do.
Hey, good afternoon's work, dear Sin. I'll tell you something. I'll have all the decent stuff moved out of here and hidden before Granty's smart-ass solicitor gets round to taking the top off his pen. Where'd you fancy, anyway?
The Swan.
Nice one. You can get the first round in.
What do you mean I can get the first round?
You've had 20 quid, haven't you?
You invited me, didn't you?
Brilliant. Can I pull that little top then off you? Yeah, and what about Alex? Is he coming along? No, what happened? You're joking. Really? Oh, that'd be brilliant. Oh, that's really good of his working there, yeah. Well, perhaps we can pop in the way.
Hey, look, can you hurry up? I've got an important phone call to make here.
Oh, listen, I'm going to have to go. Some blokes will be bugging me, OK?
Thanks very much. Oh, hello, yeah. Fire brigade, please.
Brookside will be back on Monday at 2:10, and the omnibus is on Sunday at 10:30.
Fantastic. You can overdose on Brookside.
Overdose on it completely.
Great.
Listen, speaking of soaps, actually, I had a little rumour about Prince Charles getting a part as an extra on some soap.
Yeah,
What
well,
was that?
I heard about this in the papers. Well, apparently, Prince Charles, Prince of Wales, is going up to the Coronation Street set and he's visiting them because it's their 40th anniversary.
Right.
And they've offered him a small part as an extra.
Do you think he'll do it?
I don't know, but he hasn't confirmed yet whether he's going to do it or not. But it would be great if he did, because when I was in EastEnders, you know, and EastEnders before I was there as well, there were some quite famous extras that have been involved in EastEnders. Well, Emma from the Spice Girls, Baby Spice, she was involved in a mugging on EastEnders, and Robbie Williams, he was in the Queen Vic on the telephone in the background, and John from S Club 7, he was involved as well.
They've all been there. Listen, speaking about EastEnders, we've had a phone call here from Claire in Stroud, and she says, what is your favourite storyline in EastEnders?
Oh,
Quickly.
Claire, hello. My
Come on, Jimmy.
Who'd do this?
Well, whoever's done it, we've got to decide what to do.
Just getting this place going and all. Makes you wonder why you bother.
Don't let them beat you, mate.
I was really trying this time. Opening regular hours, even being nice to the customers, selling good stuff.
Well, you'll feel better when we can get the place cleaned up.
It's all gone, Annie. I'm wiped out. I've not been a scally. Took me time to settle down, but this time I thought I'd really done it. My own business.
You can start again.
With what?
Some of the stock might still be all right.
But this?
Yeah, first thing I knew, the police were banging on my door. That was how Michael forgot his key again.
Yeah, well, I was asleep and then I just heard this big bang.
So they got me down, checked the shop out, you know. Not that I could tell them a lot.
Whoever did this would be well out the way before this went off.
Yeah.
Right, look.
Hey, what's happened here?
Don't ask me. I just heard this loud roaring noise and the old flat shook. Me and Matthew were nearly thrown out of bed.
But that's the first sound the earth moved for her, eh?
Well, the wardrobe shook a bit, you know.
Did you see anybody, then?
2 fire engines and 6 policemen.
Oh, wonders anybody that knew our Rod.
No, you don't need to have seen anybody to know who's done this.
They'll be the same ones who poured petrol through the pizza parlour door.
And where'd you get petrol from?
Well, let's don't start that again.
Sorry about all this.
Yeah, well, got what you wanted, haven't you? Me out of there.
Yeah, but not that way. Come on, OK, we haven't always seen eye to eye, but you don't deserve this.
It'll be those kids always hanging round. I got mugged, remember? Goodness knows what's going to happen when we get that nightclub.
Is there anything we can do?
Sorry, all we can offer is free pizza and the lend of a dustpan and brush.
The Dunkirk spirit.
What about Barry? Should he be sorting this?
Oh, Maxie Farnham, if he calls himself an agent.
Police said not to touch anything. I reckon it could be arson.
I don't know where Barry is. Can't even get him on the phone.
You know what this is all about, don't you?
I know what it's done. Put me out of business.
Who just started working for you?
Young Keith.
Could have been worse, I mean.
So?
So he's black. Think about it, Jimmy. The racist graffiti, the stickers, the fake petrol bomb. Someone doesn't like the idea of black faces working around here.
Still all right for Wednesday?
Yeah, looking forward to it.
Is this something I know about?
Don't worry, Mum. It's not a rave or anything. You won't need your earplugs.
Glad to hear it.
I'm just having a few people round, getting to know them.
Oh, well, have a nice time. See you later. Bye.
Aren't you giving Diana a lift this morning?
Oh, yeah, the old taxi service. Pull up outside, beat the horn, and hey, presto. Yeah.
Will you ask her if she would like to come over on Wednesday?
Well, she did say no, but I'll ask again.
You heard about Jimmy Corkill's shop? It's been blown to smithereens.
Was anyone hurt?
Mess all over the pavement, everything black as pitch, and water everywhere. Just like the Blitz all over again.
What caused it?
Well, they're saying it was arson.
Deliberate?
Mind you, with the shop in the state it was, and those great big gas cylinders everywhere, it only takes someone to drop a match. Anyway, I thought I'd come round and see how Diana is with her being on her own as her husband's away on business.
Well, when you see her, tell her I'm ready and waiting.
She's probably making herself pretty, you know what these young girls are. Right? Must be off. Can't stand around here gossiping all day, can we?
Well, it doesn't look as if I'll be seeing Jackie Corkle in here today. Couldn't do me a couple of hours, could you, Dex?
Well, I'm signing on.
Who's going to know? I won't say nothing if you don't.
I suppose you're all right. Only don't tell the Sunday papers. I've caused enough scandal already.
Great.
What do you think Jimmy's going to do with all this stock, then?
Chuck the lot if he's got any sense.
Yeah, but it's not all ruined, is it? Just needs cleaning up, that's all. But I was wondering, some of it might do for one of the charity shops, you know?
I'm surprised you still want to be bothered with all that church stuff.
Just because I've given up my job doesn't mean I've stopped wanting to help.
So living with Terry Sullivan hasn't changed you, then?
How do you mean?
Well, I mean, he's hardly your type, Terry, is he?
Just a temporary arrangement that suits us both. He's got the company, and I've got somewhere to live that I can afford.
Yeah, well, I just hope that living with an ex-priest is doing him a bit of good. Hey, keep an eye on him, won't you, if he starts hitting the bottle again?
He just needs something to do, that's all.
Hey, someone has made a right mess of Jimmy's. It's shocking, isn't it?
Yeah, Ellis Johnson thinks it might be the same lot that did their place, some racist organisation.
No, I can't see that. That sort of thing doesn't happen now, does it? It went out in the 60s, all that.
Yeah, it's more political these days.
Tell you what, though, George, lucky it wasn't us.
Oh, I'm all right. I've got staff on 24 hours.
Did they see anything?
No. Too busy working. Or they should have been, anyway.
Yeah, well, I don't reckon that there was that much to see. I reckon it was an inside job.
How do you mean?
Well, that shop wasn't doing half as well as Jimmy made out. Couldn't have been. And he was well overdue for being thrown out on his ear.
What, you reckon he did it himself?
Well, there's such a thing as collecting the insurance money, isn't there?
I'm sure Jimmy wasn't insured.
Oh, hello, love.
Hello.
And what can I get for you today?
Well, it's the list of things that I need for Wednesday. Are you sure you don't mind getting them?
It will be my pleasure, madame. You leave it to me, love. I'll make your party go with a swing.
Are you having a party, love? Can anyone come?
Oh, it's just a few people, of my own age.
What she's trying to tell us, George, is that we are too old. Now, if we were Derek's age...
Yeah, thank you, Ron. Thanks.
Oh, of course, if you and Margaret would like to come.
Oh, yeah, OK. Yeah, thanks.
Oh, no problem. It'll be really nice to see Margaret again.
Yeah, at least to be enough to eat.
Oh, nothing very elaborate. 7:30?
Oh, yeah, great. Thank you. We'll be there.
Have you seen what's happened next door?
Hooligans, if you ask me. I hope the police catch them.
How much do I owe you?
Oh, that's all right, love. You can pay me later when you pick them up. And, hey, I don't say that to many people, you know.
Thank you very much. Bye-bye.
Ta-ra, love. Now, that Georgie is the type of girl that you dream about. Did you see the legs on her?
She's got a funny accent, though. Where's she from?
Poland, I think. You know them places with the funny names?
Oh. She worked round here, then?
Yeah, actually, she's Maxie Farnham's nanny.
Ah. Look, I'm not being funny, but it does seem a bit off, doesn't it? I mean, there's plenty of kids in this country could do a job like that. It doesn't seem fair letting a foreigner do it, does it?
Yeah, fair enough, George. I take your point, but, bet you wouldn't mind if all the foreigners looked like that, would you, eh?
You could do with borrowing a couple of them to clear this mess up.
That nightclub will be another little gold mine for Barry Grant. Some people always land on their feet.
Well, you've got to hand it to Barry, haven't you? Does everything by the book these days.
Well, I didn't.
Oh, well, come off it, Jimmy. I mean, you couldn't expect to get away with not paying your rent forever, could you?
I was really trying, you know, Sin. Really making a go of that place. Do you know, I even swore to myself and to Jackie that I wouldn't even get mixed up in anything stupid again.
Somebody must have wanted you out of there very badly.
Not me. Keith.
What?
Think about it. When did all this happen, eh? Just after they'd taken him on.
Oh, now that's just Ellis getting carried away.
I've let Jackie down, haven't I? What did she say when she took me back? Prove to me you've changed.
Well, it's not your fault.
I'm just a loser, Sin. I was trying to prove to her that I wasn't.
I've told you can always start again.
Where? There's no way Barry Grant will let me back in there. It's different when you're young. You get knocked back, you try again.
Well, you're not old, are you?
You kid. I don't want to have to keep on bouncing back. I wanted to settle down. I wanted things easy. I wanted Jackie to be proud of me. What's the use?
Sorry about your shop.
Thanks.
Terrible business. I hope they get who did it.
Yeah, they're not counting on it.
You never used to get this sort of thing, you know. Then a lot's changed, hasn't it?
You can say that again.
Hello, Barbara.
Dawn, what are you doing here?
I could ask you the same question. It's a bit early for skiving off, isn't it?
Oh, I just popped back for some books.
Thought it was time I came home.
Just like that.
It's the only way I know.
You could have phoned, let me know.
This is my home.
You didn't seem to think so when you just took off 5 weeks ago.
Sorry about that. That's all in the past now, love.
You can't just forget everything that happened. The rows, the shoplifting.
I've decided to put all that behind me.
And you think it's that easy?
Things are getting worse round here, you know, miss.
I feel sorry for Jimmy, even if he was asking for it.
Yeah, so what are we going to do about it, then?
How do you mean?
Well, fight back. We can't let them get away with it, can we?
Who's they?
Well, calm down, Ellis. It's obvious, isn't it? That racist across the road and his cronies.
You don't know that.
All this trouble started when he came here. The snide comments, the stickers, that rubbish newspaper, the petrol bomb. There was petrol used to start that fire.
You can get petrol anywhere.
There was all sorts of people could have done it. Barry, for one.
And why would Barry want to ruin his own property?
He wanted Jimmy out. He was squatting, wasn't he?
Barry wouldn't do that sort of thing. He's running a decent business.
I don't know what we're wasting time for. We should get over to that George Webb and get this sorted out.
Look, we should keep our heads down.
What, and get him kicked in?
Look, don't make waves, Ellis. I've got Leo and Gemma to worry about.
I can't see George Webb having anything to do with this. He seems such a nice fella.
Oh, you don't know the half of it, Sin, mate. You don't understand.
Yeah, but you don't take the law into your own hands. I did it once and look what happened.
Yeah, well, if you're not going to do something about it, I will.
Yeah, and you'll just be accused of having a chip on your shoulder. Look, Ellis, don't do anything, please. For the kid's sake, just ignore it.
No chance.
I wasn't expecting you to be home. It was meant to be a surprise.
It was. We've got a lot of talking to do.
Don't start, please.
What do you mean, don't start? I think you owe me a lot of explanations.
Can't we just forget all about that?
You've embarrassed us in front of the close, in front of the entire neighbourhood. How do you think it's been for me round here since you went off on your little breakaway?
Not exactly been a bed of roses at Hughes either.
It wasn't my choice you had to go. It wasn't me who was caught shoplifting.
Look, I'm really sorry about that.
Do you think being sorry is enough?
What else can I say? All we can do now is face the future.
All the neighbours have been talking. What's worse, not talking. Maintaining a tactful silence, pretending not to notice you weren't there.
Well, they won't have to pretend anymore, will they?
How do we know the shoplifting won't start again?
It won't. I don't know why I started all that. first, I didn't really know I was doing it. And then, I know it sounds stupid, but when I realised I could just pick something up and get away with it, it was such a rush of adrenaline. Exciting, even. The things I stole, I didn't really want. Even if I did, I could have afforded them. It just became some stupid, childish game. It relieved the endless boredom, the feeling of uselessness.
Maybe you ought to talk to someone.
What, a shrink? Oh, no. There's no need for anything like that. I'm fine. I'm over it now. That feeling of shame and guilt when the police arrested me. Oh, I don't want to experience anything like that again, lover. Scared the living daylights out of me. We can get through this, you know. I thought I might get myself a little job. Just keep me occupied, out of trouble.
Anyone at home?
Peter! How are you, son? How's the job?
Dad, what have you done to yourself?
Lost a bit of hair. Made a few decisions. Come home.
It's great to see you.
Anything I can do? You name it. Oh, give me one of them bags then. No point in having neighbours if they can't help you and you're in trouble. And we are family after all, however distant. Anything that's ruined, just bin it.
Bin the lot.
Well, these are only wet. We can dry them. You'll still get a few bob for them.
You were seconds already.
Just like the Blitz, isn't it? Everybody pulling together. Is any good? I reckon we could save a fair bit of this loss.
No point.
We can get somewhere else. A market stall.
With what?
Insurance.
Oh, get real, will you?
Fight them on the beaches.
Looks like I have done.
Like Churchill said, don't let them beat you. What's happened?
What's it look like?
A fire and an explosion.
Not the gas cylinders.
They're saying it was arson.
What are you going to do?
Give up. Cowboy Cuts has sold its last, Stetson.
So it looks like you're out of a job, son.
Again?
Some things don't change. Your appetite, for one.
Do you know, Dad, I don't think I've ever seen your chin before.
Right, I'll pick you off. I don't want to offer the return of my husband as an excuse for missing the staff meeting.
I'll walk round with you.
There's no need for that.
What will the neighbours say?
Well, I'll go round there myself in a minute. I want to see if the shops are still there after what Julia said.
Oh, why shouldn't they be?
There's been an explosion at that cheap shop. I must say, it looks an awful mess.
What kind of explosion?
Well, looks like someone started a fire.
They do a thing like that?
Who knows?
Julia Brogan's got plenty of ideas there.
At least it'll give people something else to talk about.
Well, the other talking point's the nightclub.
Do I know about this?
The new nightclub above the shops. Not universally popular.
Are you for or against?
Well, it depends whether or not I could get a job there as a bouncer.
Sure.
It's all right, love, don't worry. No more stepping out of line.
I hope not. See you later.
Do you really not care what people think?
If I do, nobody's going to know.
Well, you seem to be getting through enough of that stuff today.
It's the outside catering.
Outside catering?
Yeah, the cleaning party next door keep coming in for coffee.
Oh, I see. Oh, well, at least it's good for business, eh?
Yeah, and less competition for you.
Yeah, but, well, I wouldn't have wanted it this way. I don't suppose you're looking for any part-time staff? I'm out of a job next door and there's no way I can live on me grant.
He's a good worker. We're sorry to have to let him go.
It's either here or the hairdressers. I was never much good with the curlers. Well, I've got Jackie, haven't I? I don't mind just doing odd bits. I'm pretty flexible.
I'll give him glowing references any day.
Yeah, well, no, I'm okay, thanks, Keith. I thought you needed help. You're always trying to get your Mike to do a bit. Yeah, but that's different. Look, it's nothing personal, mate, but, well, I just don't want to risk it. How do you mean?
He's talking about the racist attacks.
Well, you got to admit, it does seem to follow you around. I mean, look what happened to Jimmy the minute Keith started working there.
Are you saying the shop got blown up because of me?
And now, come on, son, I'm not saying that at all. Like I told you, it's nothing personal. You and me have always got on fine.
Yeah, until I got friendly with your daughter. Until I asked you to employ me.
Right, you can have your job back at the pizza parlour with us.
What? I thought you couldn't afford both me and Mike.
We can't. You can have Mike's job. You've just done your son out of a job.
Oh, come on, Ellis. You can't take it out on him.
Sorry, mate, I can't do it.
Why not?
I can't take Mike's job. He's me mate. The only way to beat this thing is not to play the same game. So don't use me as a pawn in your petty squabbles. Either of you, it's people you're talking about. Me and Mike, not white versus black. So thanks, but no thanks. Thanks for nothing.
Hello, mate.
Hello, Jim. What have you done to yourself? You look younger than your lad here.
Yeah, hey, I've aged, started working. Oh, I just fancied a change of image, you know, so I lost the whiskers.
You had a few pounds by the look of it.
Oh, I'm glad you noticed that. It's bloody hard work.
We should do this for a bit.
You know John from across the close, don't you?
Yeah.
Yeah, of course. We're just on our way to inspect the damage.
All right, see you later. See you.
See you.
Phone call from Massey. Oh, what is it this time?
He's not coming in. Sick again, or so he says.
I can't understand it. He used to be so keen.
He's probably better keeping away with all this lot going on.
Yeah, could be wise.
Oh, hello, stranger. And where have you been hiding yourself?
Oh, visiting my brother. Sorting out a few things, you know.
Hey, John, if you could sort things out, you come to the right place. Have you seen that mess next door?
Well, it's hard to miss, isn't it?
Sadly, they'll have to reform the vigilantes again. Somebody's got to stop this sort of thing.
Oh, count me out. I'm keeping my head down in future.
Shouldn't the landlord be doing something?
If we can find him. Nobody's seen hide and hair of Barry Grant, have they? And Maxie Farnham's off enjoying himself in sunny Spain.
It's all right for son.
Yeah, but not for long. I've been round to that firm of his and they said they're going to send somebody round.
Hello. Are you back again then, love?
Coming round here's like putting in the paper. Hello, Julia.
Got over your little troubles then, have you?
Trouble? I don't know what you mean. Do you, Ron?
No idea, John. None at all.
Oh, we all have our funny times, don't we, eh? Men as well as women. Probably your age, love.
Thanks very much.
If ever you want anyone to talk to, you know where to find me. You can trust me with your little secrets.
I haven't got any.
All right, we'll leave it at that then, eh, love? Is your milk fresh?
Oops, sorry. Anyone for dancing?
Not that I feel much like dancing at the minute.
We're getting sorted.
It's not the mess. It's Jimmy. Never seen him like this. Usually someone sits on him, he bounces back.
Well, give him time. Find something else.
Yeah, that's what he might find that worries me. This shop was keeping him on the straight and narrow. What'll happen to us if he starts his scams again?
Well, the shop was a bit of a scam, wasn't it?
Not in the Cork Hill Booker scams. At least it meant I knew where he was and what he was up to.
Doing all right there, are you?
Yeah, I think we'll need a skip for this lot, though.
I hope you're not destroying any evidence. Rod was telling me how important that is.
No, it's just some shop soil stuff that got extra soil, you know.
Give me that.
Yeah, he's inside, mate.
Thanks. The police finished that thing?
Yeah. It's all mine.
What did they have to say?
What do you think? A fire was started with petrol, and it didn't help me having them gas cylinders.
But do they know who started it?
They know what started it, but not who.
So? Looks like it's down to us then, doesn't it?
How do you mean?
Oh, we all know who started the fire, even if the police don't.
I think I know what you're going to say.
Our friendly neighbour petrol station manager, Mr. George Webb.
Yeah. But how can we be sure?
Who else? You said yourself it was odd that you didn't help me catch those firebombers. And I've got enough theories.
So, what are you suggesting?
I think it's time for a little gentle persuasion. You and me. We go and see Georgie boy, see if he's got anything he wants to get off his chest. Do you know what I mean?
Do you know,
know, I love looking back at the older years of Brookside, and it's back on Living the Same Time tomorrow. Now, last Friday we had our film review as always, and we gave you the chance to win a copy of this video, The Blair Witch Project, and also 5 pairs of Odeon cinema tickets as well. All you had to do was answer one very simple question: what is a male witch called? The answer, of course, is a warlock. It's also a witch as well, though, we've heard, so we will accept a witch as well as a warlock. There are some winners. I shall tell you who they are. Teresa Sarsfield from Beverley, Simon Ellis from Newmarket, Karen Williams from Wittersley, Alf Megson from Cleveland, and Maggie Roberts from Luton. So congratulations to you all. You